by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. He composed 100 verses praising the glories of Lord Chaitanya. But thus Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was playing the part of a devotee. He toned down the slokas. That it is not for me. That was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's humbleness. But the devotees know that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna nahe anna. Radha Krishna combination of Sri Chaitanya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu means Radha and Krishna combined. In the beginning, there is Krishna, and then Krishna divided into two, Radha and Krishna, and then again combined. That is Sri Chaitanya. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vigiti Alladini Shakti Atma Ekatmanavati Dehu Vedo So Chaitanya Prakadamuna Tadvaram Chaitama. The Goswami Siddhanta that Krishna is one. There is no rival with Krishna. God is one. Eka Brahma Vidyana. There cannot be many gods. So, when God, Krishna, wants to enjoy his pleasure potency, that is Narayana. So, he manifests himself, manifests his energy and he, there is no difference. Shakti, Shakti Matayo, Aveda. The Shastra says Shakti and the Shakti Mat. When one possesses the Shakti, Shakti means power, potency. They are equal. There is no difference. Just like the sun. Sun is the power. And the sun side is the power. So, there is heat in the sun and there is heat also in the sun side. There is light in the sun and there is light in the sun side also. Therefore, qualitatively, they are one. So far heat and light is concerned. But the temperature of the sun and the temperature of the sunshine may be different. May actually be different. This is the basic principle of all philosophy. Achinta Veda Ved. Achinta means inconceivable. Veda means different and Aveda means not different. The whole situation, the one is there, God, but he has expanded himself in different ways. Eka Bhavusham. So that is described here. Krishna Chaitanya Sangama. Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has expanded himself as Guru. The Guru, the spiritual master, he is also Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sakshat Haritena Samartha Shastri Rupta. In all the shastras, Guru is accepted as Krishna. Sakshat Haritena, Sakshat means direct. Just like he you offer your devotion, respect to Guru, so that respect is offered to Krishna. Guru also does not think himself that he is Krishna, but he collects the devotional services of the disciples to offer to Krishna. This is the problem. We cannot approach Krishna directly. We should approach through Guru. Tasman Gurum Prabhupad Jignasu Srila. That is the injunction of the Shastra. The one should approach the Guru who can transfer the service from the disciple to the Supreme Person. So, therefore, the first offering is Guru, only Guru. Then, Guru creates many devotees. Guru's business is to canvass on behalf of Supreme Lord. That is Guru's business. Krishna says, Sarvadharman Puriprajya Mamekam Saranam Bhaja. So, you give up all materialism. Sarvadharman means in the material world, we have created so many so-called duties. This is our material disease. People are interested in material engagement, and they have created different varieties of engagement. Sociology, communism, thisism, thatism, philosophism, altruism, internationalism, nationalism, many duties they are created. That is all material. Krishna, out of his causeless mercy, serves the children. Out of his causeless mercy, he comes, he descends. Jala jala hi dharmasya glani bhoti bhai. Glani, this is glani. Human life is meant for one thing, adhatu brahma vijnana, to inquire about the supreme absolute truth. But instead of doing that, they have created so many evils. That is their misfortune. Real business is Adhana Brahma Jnana. This human life, nature gives us the opportunity to inquire about the absolute truth. We have got the intelligence. The cats and dogs have no intelligence to inquire about the absolute truth. The trees, the plants, the aquatic, the animals, the beasts, the uncivilized man, so many, 8,400,000 forms and species of life. Out of that, the civilized man, the Aryan, Arya means the person who has got godly qualifications. This is the meaning of Arya. Aryan, advanced. Alien does not mean godless society. There are no names. Real alien means because we are part and parcel of God. Naturally, we have got in minor quantity the qualities of God. That is natural. But on account of our material association, those qualifications are covered by upadi, by various designations. This is our material disease. Material disease means that like a gold is covered by dirty things. Similarly, we are actually gold because part and parcel of Krishna. We We are small Krishna, very small, but we are also the same quality, but it is covered. This is our duty. And this coverage are going on in different names. Socialism, communism, and this is so many. I'm Indian, I'm American, I'm Hindu, I'm Muslim, I'm white, I'm black. These are all techniques. So it is the business of the Guru to clear up this designation. Start with this. Therefore, Bande Guru Isho. Guru, offering, because he is the agent of Krishna. Krishna says that if you give up all this designated dharma, take to real sarva-dharman parityaja, mam eka, that is your real duty. But in Krishna, Krishna does not pay, but Krishna does not force. See, even upon the request of Krishna, we do not give up our duty. This is the difficulty. Krishna says, sarva-dharman parityaja, mam ekam saranam. But nobody practically except the Pandavas and few other devotees, nobody took it serious. And what to speak of now? They are talking of Bhagavad Gita, scholars of Bhagavad Gita, but without Krishna. That is the reason. This demand that preaching Bhagavad Gita without Krishna. Nobody preaches about Krishna. Nobody says what Krishna wants. Sarva-dharman parityaja, Krishna wants it. But they are misinterpreting in different ways and diverting the attention of the people most foolishly. That in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is the center. So this is going. You know, we are coming on from foreign countries. Bhagavad Gita is popular in your country, at least among the scholars and theologians and theologians. Going on for the last 100 years at least. But nobody understood Krishna. That is it. Now for the last, say, 5 or 10 years, because we are presenting Krishna as it is, it has become very easy for you to accept it. Unadulterated Krishna. Before this, everything was presented adulterated. Therefore, there was no effect. So, if you push on this movement, unadulterated Krishna, it will go. It will go on. And as soon as you adulterate Krishna, it will not. It will not be effective. You may be very good scholar, or very good politician, or this or that, but you will never understand what is Krishna. Ram Prakash Sarvastru Dhruva Maya Samam. If you want to pollute Krishna, Krishna will never be revealed. Sevanmukhi Dhruva Saramaiva. So, by the grace of Krishna, he has taken the shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna. It is great fortune for you. So, do not adulterate Krishna. That is my view. Try to understand Krishna. And to understand Krishna, the Krishna himself thought that was also difficult. Then Krishna and Krishna Chaitanya teaching us how to approach Krishna. That is Chaitanya Chaitanya. Chaitanya means spiritual, living. And Charitra means character. So Chaitanya Chaitanya means that the supreme living force, Krishna. The living force is Krishna. Therefore we contradict the so-called scientific theory that life has come from chemical matter. No. We are trying our best, we have engaged our scientist students. They have already, one student has already written one small book, The Scientific Basis of Krishna Consciousness, and we are going to publish another book and give instruction to the scientist students. What is the heading of that? Yes, life comes from blood. That is the fact. The modern scientific, so-called scientific theories and matter, life comes from matter, that is not fact. Because our original person, Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhu. Aham, this aham word is applicable to a person. Person. And person means living. So Chaitanya charitamrita means that living force is a person and his charitra, his character. This is it. And that is amrita. Amrita means not dead man. Mrita means dead. And amrita means not living. So, his living force, his characteristics are also living force. And because living force, they are amrita. We have got experience what is living force and what is dead man. That we have got experience. That is further explained by Krishna. The living force means na hannate hannamane sarire, na jayate, na mriyate kadati. That is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. The living force is not finished even after the annihilation of this body. Very nice statement by Krishna. We can understand it in the life when we are alive, the body is moving, we can understand what is living force. And we can understand further when the body does not move. That defines why the body was moving and why the body is not now moving. If we simply study this difference of position, we can understand what is living. It is not very simply we have to understand now the living force is gone out of this body, therefore the body is no longer moving and it is a dead man. So this Chaitanya charitamrita means we are talking of the living force, not of the dead man. We should always remember. So the Guru belongs to that living force. And Isha means controller, everyone, that living force. Guru, Isha Bhaktan, and Isha, so they are all living force. The Lord, His devotee, His representative, everyone, they belong to the spiritual platform, living force. Chaitanya Sangha. Chaitanya means this. That personification of all living forces is Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. People mistake Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because by misfortune they understand Krishna Chaitanya as a devotee or just like so-called sadhu or yogis like that. That is mistake. Krishna Chaitanya means the original living force Krishna. The Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he understood him. Srila Rupa Goswami, he understood him. Similarly, the followers of Rupa Goswami, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and all the Goswamis, they will understand Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and one who understands or follows the path enunciated by Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for them Krishna is very easily obtained. This is called Chaitanya Charitamrita. He who follows Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mission described by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Srila Purana Purusha. I just not forget that. Vaira, yes. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yogam Shikhartham Eka Purusha Purana Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sriladhari Imam Buddhya Tamam. The Sri Krishna Chaitanya is the same Krishna Purana Buddha, Adam Purana Buddha. Purana Buddha means Krishna, the original personality of God. Very old. Purana means very old. So, Vairagya Vidya Shikhartham, because we are suffering here on account of so many designations. So Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to purify us from all these nonsense designations. That is called Vairagya. Raga means attachment. So, Viraga, this false attachment we have to give. That is practically being manifested by practical life, how to love Krishna, how to approach him. That is the characteristic of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and therefore he is described in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, Krishna Varnam Pisha Krishna. Krishna Varnam, he belongs to the same category, Krishna, or he is describing Krishna also. His only business is to describe Krishna. But this complexion is not Krishna, or Krishna. Or Krishna, that or Krishna means white, because Krishna had many colors. One of the colors was Pito, golden avatar. So, Pisha Krishnam Sarma Pandasapasana. This Sarma Pandasapasana is described here, that Guru, Isham, Isha Bhaktan, Isha Uttaraman, Tat Prakashansa, Tat Shakti. This is Sarma Pandasapasana. So, study this Chaitanya Charitamrita. Now we have got this English edition, very elaborately described, following the footsteps of our Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupad. So, there is no such edition of Chaitanya Charitamrita, very elaborately described, but it can be understood by the advance to it. It can be so advanced that anyone who can become advanced. Advanced means at least one should understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. If you simply understand these two words, that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God, then you are advanced. It is not very good. Everything, all Vedic literatures are meant for understanding Krishna. Vedanta Sarvai Ahameva Vedam. So if you simply understand, what is that understanding? That Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. we are written in our Krishna book, Krishna, the Supreme Personality. If you become convinced that your study of Veda is finished, anyone who understands Krishna, what is that understanding? Krishna says, Matta Paradaram Nanda Kinti Jasti Samanja. And there is no more superior authority or person or truth than myself. Matta Paradaram Nanda Kinti Jasti. These few words, if you simply understand, blindly or openly, it doesn't matter. Because if you touch fire, either blindly or openly, it will act. It will act. It is not that because I blindly accepted Krishna as the Supreme Person, that will not act. No, it will act. Even if you accepted Krishna blind, it will act. Because the thing is the same. Either you accept in open eye or blind eye. So similarly, if you accept this theory, this is not theory, this is fact, that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. These few words. Then you are advanced. Take it from me. That simply this conviction that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. Then you are advanced in spiritual life. So, all these persons associated with Krishna, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Nityananda, Sri Advaita, and Radha, and Shiva, all of them, they are one. One in this sense, they are all interested how to put on Krishna consciousness. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is trying personally, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Prabhu, Shiva, Gadadhar, they are trying to help. So, and to approach all these five Supreme Persons, he requires the help of Guru. Therefore, the Guru is offered first, the respectful prayer, Mandi Guru. Guru, Bahuvachan, Guru and number, many Gurus, but they are not many, they are one, Guru Tattva. Just like Krishna has many forms, but that does not mean Krishna is different. No, Krishna is one. Similarly, Guru, there are many Gurus, it doesn't matter. But their philosophy must be one, to teach everyone that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. So there are many thousands of Gurus, but the Guru's business is to teach the disciple that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. That is the taste of it. The Guru is teaching something as nonsense, then he is not good. Guru Rasasya Satkarma Nikuna Vikra Mantra Tantra Vishara. A Brahman is very expert in his business, in Vedic culture, Vedic mantras, tantras. That is the taste of the Brahman, that he is very learned. So Satkarma Nikuna Vikra Mantra Tantra Vishara. Vishara is very expert. All Vaishnava Guru Rasasya. But if he does not know what is Krishna, or if he is not a devotee of Krishna, he cannot become Guru. Shad Vaishnava Sabhutava Guru. But one person who is coming from the family of dog eaters, the dog eaters are considered to be the lowest of the human beings. So, Sapata means Sa means dog, and Pata means eater or human. So Sapata, even a person is coming from the Sapata family, and if he is a Vaishnava, if he is a devotee of Krishna, he can become Guru. On the other side, even born in a Brahmin family and very expert in Vedic ritualistic performances, and so comes to Visarada, he cannot become Guru if he does not understand Krishna. So, therefore, Guru is very important because he has accepted Krishna, Tattvadarshini, he has seen the truth, so therefore Guru is first offer. This is the taste of Guru does not become Krishna himself, but he canvasses door to door to induce that you become devotee of Krishna. This is sign of Guru. Bande Guru Disa. Is our benefit. Thank you.